can let the arms hang heavy by our sides, close our eyes. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. We can inhale the arms out to the sides and up, palms come together. And then exhale the hands to heart center. Lower to the knees, hands for support. Forehead can lightly touch the ground, taking a moment to embody humility, to embody respect, to embody openness to whatever this practice may hold, and openness to all the strength and light that's within us. And then we can begin to stand back up, reaching the arms out to the sides and up, palms together. Exhale the hands to heart center, eyes still closed. Let's rock from heel to toe, allowing ourselves to move just a little bit, to feel the 2 feet, because it is the 2 feet that we begin balancing on. If we can feel them, then when we move to the hands, it will be more understandable. So let's root down through the feet. Keep the eyes closed though. Shift into your left foot by itself. Right leg picks up. Eyes are still closed. You want to feel that internal vision assisting you. Internal vision follows sensation. It follows internal sensation. It helps us to find balance. And then we'll plant the right foot down and let the left foot lift. So do the exact same thing. And it's okay if you wobble. It's okay if you fall. Notice the little things the body does to keep itself upright when it doesn't have the help of its eyes. And then release that left foot down. And now we'll open the eyes, reach the arms out to the sides and up. Look up, interlace the fingers, turn the palms up, pull the arms back, lift high up onto the toes, reach for the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. And on our next exhale, we'll bring the heels down, bend the knees, sweep the arms forward. Inhale up. Let's do that 3 more times. 2. Last one. Inhale up. Hands to heart center. And if we're not at the front of the mat, we can step to the front of the mat. Bring our big toes together. Reach the arms up. Take a deep breath in. Interlace the fingers like you did in the beginning. Turn the palms face up. Take a deep breath in, and let's reach to our right. Exhale. Inhale up. Reach to the left. Exhale. Inhale up. Palms together overhead. Look up. Sit back with kapotasana. Exhale. Keep pulling the arms up and back. Breath in. Keep sitting a little deeper. Breath out. Breath in, and we'll go all the way down. Exhale, hands to the floor, knees stay soft. Step the right leg back. Drop the right knee down. Inhale, look up. Left leg back, down dog. Exhale. Rock forward, drop knees. Chest, chin down. Inhale through, cobra. Let it go, exhale. Push up, press back, downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward. Inhale. Drop the left knee, look up. Left foot forward, exhale. And then arms forward and up, inhale. Then hands to heart center, exhale. Take 1 breath in and 1 breath out. I'm going to cue the breath very distinctly. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg back, looking up. Exhale, step back. Now hold the breath, rocking forward, drop knees, chest, chin down. Inhale through. Exhale, lower and push back. Inhale, left foot through, looking up. Exhale, right foot forward, fold. Arms forward and up, inhale. And then hands to heart center, exhale. Now we're going to go through this 1 more time. But instead of cueing the breath, because we know the breath, I'm going to cue where we need to send our attention. All right, so let's start with the thumbs at the heart. And I want us to open up that heart awareness. Heart awareness, not just the rhythm of the heart, but heart awareness as in that release. Because when we feel love, when we know love, we feel relaxed. Then inhale, arms up, send attention to the crown as you look up. And then exhale, fold, send attention to the navel as you fold. Inhale, right leg back, send attention to the groin as you look up. Step back, down dog, send attention to the third eye. Rock forward, dropping knees, chest, chin down. Take attention to the tailbone. Inhale through, attention still at the tailbone. Exhale, let it go. push up, press back, attention at the third eye. Right leg forward, attention at the groin. Left leg forward, attention at the navel. Arms up, attention to the crown, and hands to heart center, attention at the heart. Arms up, attention at the crown. Fold down, attention at the navel. Left foot back, attention at the groin. Right leg back, attention at the third eye. Rock forward, knees, chest, chin. Attention at the tailbone. Inhale through. Hold attention at the tailbone. Let it go. Push up, press back. Attention at the third eye. And left foot forward. Attention at the groin. Right foot forward. Attention at the navel. Arms up. Attention at the crown. And hands to heart center. Attention at the heart. When we do the Surya Namaskara traditionally, we bring our attention to these places in the body. We breathe into those spaces of the body. We open the awareness in them. Now let's feet together, arms out to the sides and up. Turn the right palm forward, thumb and fist, catch the wrist, pull to the left, exhale. Inhale up, switch the grip. Left palm forward, thumb and fist, pull to the right. Inhale up, move the feet beneath the hips, drop the arms, thumbs either side of the sacrum, draw the shoulders back, drop the tail down. Shoulder blades pull together as the chin lifts, inhale. Head back, exhale. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Now, as soon as you get the hands to the floor, knees can be deeply bent, we're gonna grab the big toes with the peace fingers. Pull against the toes, look forward, inhale, then pull down, exhale. Drop your head, relax your neck. And knees can stay deeply bent. The straight or bend of the knees does not define the pose for us. What does define the pose, however, is that closing of the gap between the torso and the thighs. This protects the low back and keeps the attention in the hamstrings. One more, breath in and out. Pull against the big toes, look forward, inhale. Fingertips to the floor, exhale. Let's step that right leg back, high lunge. Reach the arms up, take a deep breath in. We'll take the hands back behind us, interlace the fingers, press the palms together, lift the chin and chest, look up, inhale. Feel that right thigh lift, feel the right buttock engage. One more, breath in. Breath out. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, both hands down. Frame the left foot, step back into plank. Lower down, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, urdhva mukha svanasana. Exhale, lower toward the ground, push up, press back, downward facing dog. And we can allow a little bit of movement here, bicycling the heels up and down. Maybe swaying the hips from side to side. We might choose to alternately lift the legs. And on our next inhale, let's lift our right leg up into the air, right leg up. Bring the right knee into the nose or forehead. Exhale. Inhale up. Two more. Inhale up. Last time. Inhale up. Right foot steps between the hands. We'll walk our hands to the left foot at the back of the mat all the way. We'll drop the right knee. Inhale, look up. Straighten both legs, look back. Bend and look up. Straighten, look back. Let's do this one more time. Bend and look up. Straighten, look back. And we can always step that right foot forward a little bit. Push that right heel back. Bend the elbows back. Drop the head, relax the neck. Take two more cycles of breath here. Just noticing maybe if we need a little bit of movement, we can always press into the hands, looking forward, bend the elbows, looking back. So we're still moving, but it's not a deep movement. And then on our next inhale, we're gonna walk those hands forward, lifting the right leg up. And what I want us to feel more than anything, because we could have blocks beneath our hands. If we have blocks beneath our hands, we're not going to lift off at all, but we are going to still shift the weight into the hands. So exhale, just lean forward, arms straight, push the floor away, and then inhale, relax. Let's do that 2 more. Exhale, push the floor away, inhale, relax. Now exhale, lean forward, push the floor away, little left heel kick to the left buttock, and do it 2 more times. Now, let's all switch the feet. So it could be a hop and switch, or it could be a drop and switch, where you drop the right foot, left foot's up. Drop the left foot down behind you. Walk your hands all the way to your left foot at the front of the mat. Palms flat. Step back into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Keep looking at your feet. Maybe step the feet a footprint closer to the hands. Reach the right hand straight back. Grab the right ankle. But then I want you to feel your hips. Lift those hips a little bit higher. And we can lift our left leg up into the air as well. And with that left leg being uplifted, we could choose to stay here, challenged already. Otherwise, bend the left knee. Reach back with the right hand, grabbing that left foot, and then you want to pull left heel to left buttock. So we get extension of that left leg. Now release the left leg, release the right hand, give that left arm a good shake, shake it off, because we're going to have our first hop to the front of the mat. So both hands flat. Let's look at our hands. Middle fingers point forward. Bring the feet together. Lift high up onto the toes. Lean forward. Bend the knees a little. Heel kick the bum a few times. After maybe the third hop, we can land at the front of the mat. The key really is just that, again, shift of the weight into the hands, but also adding a little bit more lightness to us. Let's bring the feet together. Sit back with kapotasana. Lift those arms up. Inhale. Fold all the way down. Exhale. Step the right leg back. Sorry, that'd be the left leg. Left leg back. High lunge. Inhale, arms up. Let's exhale the hands back behind us. Interlace the fingers, non-dominant grip. Press the palms together. Lift the chest, look up. Hold there. Exhale, go a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, both hands come down. Frame the right foot. Step back into plank. Lower chaturanga dandasana. Upward facing dog. Inhale, look up. Lower toward the ground. Exhale, look forward. Push up. And then press back. Downward facing dog. Again, a little bit of movement is always welcome. And we could alternately lift the legs again. But if we feel like we need to be still for a moment, that all we've done is move, 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 then we can find that stillness. Take one more breath. Then lift the left leg up. Left leg up, deep breath in. Left knee toward the nose or forehead, round in. Inhale up. 2 more times. Exhale. Inhale up. Last time. Inhale up. Left foot steps between the hands. And we're going to walk the hands to the right leg at the back of the mat. All the way. As soon as we're facing that right leg, drop the left knee down. Inhale, look up. Straighten both legs, look back. 2 more. Bend, look up. Straighten, look back. 1 more. Straighten, look back. Now let's hold the straight position. And we're going to bend the elbows back. Drop the head, relax the neck. Breath in and breath out. That's all we need to think about is just the breathing. And if we want to move with that breath, we always can. No one is saying that you can't. Give yourself permission. Take 1 more breath. And then we can walk those hands forward, lifting the left leg up. Let's focus first on the shift of the weight into the hands, remembering that blocks could be placed beneath the hands. Exhale, lean forward, push the floor away. Inhale, lean back. 2 more. Exhale, push. Inhale, back. Now exhale, push. Give yourself a little right heel kick to the right buttock. 2 more times. And we're going to end up dropping or hopping and switching the feet. We want our left foot down, right leg down behind us. Then walk the hands to the right leg, all the way back to the front of the mat. Step the right leg back, downward facing dog. Look to the feet. We can step the feet a footprint closer to the hands, but if the stance is already narrow, keep where it is. Right hand stays flat, left hand reaches back. Holding left ankle, we can start to lift that right leg away from the ground, shifting from strength and flexibility to strength, flexibility, and balance. Then we can bend the right knee, if we chose last time. We can grab the top of the right foot with the left hand, pull right heel to right buttock. Then start to release that right leg down, left hand down. Give the right arm a good shake. Shake it off because we're going to be hopping back to the front of our mat. This is the second time hopping, so we might even find a little more time in the air. If you do, stay there. Look at your hands. Come high up onto the toes. Lean forward. Bend the knees a little. Heel kick the bum a few times. When you do arrive at the front of the mat, look forward, lengthen, fold, let it go. Feet together. Sit back with kapotasana. Lift those arms up. Deep breath in. Let's go all the way up this time. Feet beneath the hips, hands to heart center. Exhale, close the eyes. Inhale the arms out to the sides and up. Take the hands to the low back, thumbs either side of the sacrum again. We're going to draw the shoulders back, drop the tail down, move the hips forward, and lift the chin, look up. We can walk the hands down the backs of the legs now. Relax the neck back. Firm up the legs, firm up the thighs, firm up the pelvic floor, and if you can, hands to heart center. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Now our first kapotasana. So slide the palms face up beneath the fronts of the feet. Let your toes give your wrists a little squeeze. It's a nice massage up to this point. Pull against the feet, inhale, look forward. Then exhale, pull yourself down. Drop your head, relax your neck. It really is, again, all about the breath and that closing of the gap between the torso and the thighs. So if you need to bend your knees to achieve that, bend the knees. Pull against the feet, inhale, look forward. And we're going to take those hands flat against the floor again. But this time I want us to work on our hop back. And we don't do this very often in class. It is something we need to work on. It really is all about shifting that weight forward. So exhale, lean into the hands, lift the heels. Then inhale, relax. Exhale, lean into the hands, lift the heels. Inhale, relax. Now exhale, lean into the hands, lift the heels. Give yourself a little heel kick 3 times and then fly it back with bent elbows, bherundasana. Inhale, upward facing dog when you're ready. Lower toward the ground, exhale, lay down. Lay down all the way. Now that we're laying down, we're about to go into our abducting set, but I want to start off with a little abduction of the shoulders and a deep abduction of the shoulders that'll feel really good. So let's take our left arm. We can move ourselves a little to the right side of our mat. Take the left arm off to the left side. Palm is flat. Fingers point forward. Left elbow is bent, 90 degrees. We're going to bring our left ear to the floor, right hand beneath the right shoulder. And we're going to start by pushing into that right hand. So we can actually feel the shoulder blade squeeze together. Then roll onto the left side. From there, of course, we could stay, but really all we're doing is applying pressure in the elbow. To get this into the shoulder, we've got to pull the knees up toward the torso and then move the hips away from that left arm. There you'll feel a major shift into the shoulder. Push into your right hand, which is on the floor in front of you. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And if you want, right foot can come above the left thigh. And you can push your right hand into your right knee. It adds a little extra intensity to the pose, but more than that, it brings some of that external rotation of that top leg into it. Feel the right hip pull back. Take another breath in. Another breath out. And start to let this go. Release the right leg. Roll back onto the abdomen. And we're going to slowly move our torso to the left side of our mat and do the right arm. So right arm is taken off to the side, right elbow is bent 90 degrees. And again, right ear to the floor, roll toward the right side. Pull the knees up toward the torso, and let's move those hips away from that right arm. Keep that left hand pushing gently, shoulder blades squeezing. And we can plant that right foot above the left, or left foot above the right thigh on the floor. Left hand can push into that left knee, but then feel that left knee pull back. And start to slowly let this go, releasing the legs. Roll back onto the abdomen. Move yourself back into the center of your mat. And we'll reach both arms out in front of us, palms face down at first, but I want you to bring your palms together. Forehead to the ground and close your eyes. Bring your big toes together. Give yourself a moment just to assimilate what has occurred. Because anytime we do any kind of deep chest opening, we have a lot of heat that's expressed, released. Sometimes heat comes up. That's heat that's trying to release. It's trying to express. Let it happen. Let the breath come deeper. And then we'll lift our head to look toward the hands. Take the hands beneath the shoulders. Let's push up plank and press back to downward facing dog. And now we're more than ready for what's about to happen. We're gonna rock forward into plank. And as soon as we've rocked forward into plank, we're gonna move our right hand beneath the nose, side plank, left arm up and over the head. Be gentle with that right arm. Reach over the head at an angle, palm face down, thumb against index fingernail. Flex the toes a lot, so you want your legs holding you up. If you need to step the left foot in front of the right leg, you can. It helps a little bit. We can lower right hip to the floor. Exhale 3 times. Inhale up. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale up. Last time. Exhale. Inhale up. Step your left foot to your right hand. Turn halfway to your right, only half. Turn both feet out equal. Then into the left knee halfway. Lift up all the way. Open those arms. Palms forward, thumbs and fists. But we're gonna drop, or rather reach that left hand up. Give yourself a pat on the upper back. You can grab your left elbow with your right hand, looking underneath that right armpit. Or you can drop your right hand, reach up the back, catch your left hand, look over the right shoulder. Breath in. Breath out, lift your right toes up. Breath in. Breath out. And then on our next inhale, let's shift over into this right leg, bending the right knee, left toes up. Release the arms. Take both hands out in front of you, fingers point down. Sit as deeply down as you can. And now that we're seated down, if this is already too much, don't go crazy with it. Stay right where you are. If you want to try for something deep, but also a little bit of combining legs with arms, then you're going to lift up just enough, use your fingertips, take your right hand, palm face out against your low ribs, hug that right elbow in, side that right knee. Then you can hold your left shin and gently pull. A little internal rotation of that right shoulder. Take another breath in and out. Release the right arm, release both hands, shift over into the left leg, right toes up, go as deeply down as you can go. Take a deep breath in And then we're gonna shift back into this right foot, but we're gonna turn to our right. So we're facing the back of the room. And as soon as we're facing the back of the room, take this right leg back and up. Right leg back and up. Now look at your left foot for a moment. We're gonna look at our hands then. Slide your hands back, one hand front. Middle fingers point forward. Lift high up onto your left toes. Keep looking forward. We're gonna hop and switch the feet 3 times. Hop, switch. Hop, switch. Hop, switch. And we want that left leg uplifted. So keep it uplifted. Look at your right foot briefly. Give your neck a break. And now this is that kapotasana practice I was telling you about, where we're going to begin from down dog coming into it. We're going to do it 3 times. So let's bring left knee outside of left arm. Bend both elbows looking forward. Push up. Take it back. Now let's do that again, but I'll add to it. Bring that left knee to the outside of the left arm. Bend both elbows. Shift forward, right leg lifts. Right foot down. Left leg back and up. 3rd time. Left knee outside of left tricep. Bend the elbows. Shift forward, lift. Kick that left leg straight. Right foot down. Left leg back and up. Inhale. And then left foot between the hands. Exhale. Walk the hands back to your right foot at the front of the mat. All the way. Step back. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Rock forward to plank and lay all the way down. And now that we're laying all the way down, let's take this right arm, and we're actually going to, first, left hand beneath left shoulder. Lift up just enough that you can take the right arm underneath of your clavicle for a moment, right palm face down. And then take your left arm by your side, palm face up. Bring your left shoulder toward that right elbow. Tuck the chin just slightly. This is not where we're going to stop, but I do want to give you a little bit of closure from that abduction. I kind of threw you into a little internal rotation with the shoulder in that half archer or low archer posture. So I'm going to give you another opportunity for internal rotation after this adduction, and you'll feel the difference. So let's take another breath in and out. Then move the left hand beneath the left shoulder. And all I want you to do is roll onto your back. You will not be on your mat. You'll roll off of it. That's fine. Bend your left knee up. Take your right arm. And you're going to bend the right arm to 90 degrees, palm face down. Now, your palm may not be anywhere near the ground. As a matter of fact, you can see mine is like nowhere close. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to roll toward this right arm. And I'm going to pin the wrist with my left hand. And I'm going to roll toward it. Now, as I roll toward the right arm, the right shoulder can lift just a little bit. Just a little. We want to keep tracking this left shoulder toward the right elbow. So if we can roll onto the abdomen. Just please be gentle. Don't force anything. Start to let it go. Roll back onto the abdomen. Stretch that right arm off to the right side, palm face down. We're going to roll back onto it. Please be gentle. And left hand flat. Liberate the right arm. Both hands flat. Let's press back, child's pose, big toes together, knees wide, balasana. And everything we just did to the right side, we're of course going to do to the left with the arms, but to the right with the legs. All right, let's lift up downward facing dog. Rock forward to plank. As soon as you're in plank, left hand beneath the nose, side plank. Right arm up and over the head, deep breath in, palm face down, thumb against index fingernail. You can step the right foot in front of the left leg if you did so before. Lower left hip, right hand to the floor, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale up. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale up. Last time. Inhale up. Step that right foot toward your left hand as far as you can get it. And then turn halfway to your left, but only half. Turn both feet out equal. Bend into the right knee halfway. Lift up all the way. Open those arms out to the sides and up. Then drop your right hand down your upper back. Hold that right elbow. Look underneath your left armpit. If it feels okay, drop your left hand. Reach it up your back. Catch your right hand. And then we can lift our left toes into the air. Breath in. Breath out. 2 more. Breath in. Breath out. Last one. Reopen the arms. Take both hands out in front of you. Relax the wrist. Shift over into your left leg. Right toes up. Lower as deeply down as you can go. Hands will drop. And just like last time, if this feels okay with us, then we're going to take our left hand, palm face out, against our low ribs. Hug that left elbow inside of the left knee. And then gently holding your left shin, you're going to squeeze that elbow in. Start to let that go. Let it go slow. Release both hands to the floor. Shift over into your right leg. Go as deeply into the right knee as you can. Left toes up. And then we're going to shift back into the left leg. Right toes up. But we're going to walk our hands to the left. Facing the back of the room. Left leg back and up. Deep breath in. Look at your right foot at first. We relax the neck. But then we're going to look at our hands. And slide the hands back, a whole handprint. And we're going to hop and switch the feet. Hop, switch. Hop, switch. Last time. Hop, switch. Keep that right leg uplifted. And this is where we're going to get crazy with that kapotasana practice. 3 ways, right? 3 ways. So first way, right knee to the outside of the right tricep, exhaling deeply, bend both elbows, look forward. Inhale back up. Second time, we will lift off, but keep the right knee bent. Inhale up. Third time, right knee to the outside of the right arm, lean forward. Left leg up, kick the right leg straight. Left foot down, right leg up, inhale. And then right foot between the hands, exhale. And we're gonna walk our hands all the way to that left foot, front of the mat, step back into downward facing dog. Exhale. Rock forward. And lay all the way down. Now that we're laying down, let's do the same thing for the left arm we did for the right. Take that left arm beneath the collarbone, left palm is face down. Take the right arm by your right side, palm is face up. And again, we can tuck the chin just slightly, close the eyes. Breathing in and breathing out. This one's not a long hold. Now we're going to take right hand beneath the right shoulder, roll onto your back. You will roll off your mat potentially. Bend your right elbow up, and that's your knee, I'm sorry, your right knee up. And now with your left hand, palm face up, we're going to bend our left elbow. And then we're going to take our left palm toward the floor, fingers pointing toward the back of our mat. Make sure that your left elbow and left shoulder are in one line. Your left hand doesn't have to be anywhere near the ground. We're going to use this right hand. We're going to roll toward that left arm. Right hand to left wrist, pin the wrist, and then roll as much toward the torso as you can. Your left shoulder might lift a little. Please be gentle. Don't dislocate anything, and don't force. The shoulder can be uplifted because this does create an outward winging of the scapula bone. So for many people, that scapula bone will dig into the floor, and it'll be what prevents them from going any deeper. Over time, the shoulder will be closer to the ground, left shoulder that is, and right shoulder will come toward the left elbow. We're going to start to let this go, but let it go slow. Release the wrist. Roll back onto your back, left arm off to the left side, but turn your palm face down again, and we're going to roll toward that left arm. Take both hands beneath the shoulders. As soon as we have both hands beneath the shoulders, we're going to push up to, release your left arm. Then we'll push up to plank, and we'll press back to downward facing dog. Again, let's take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. On our next inhale, lift that left leg up into the air, nice and high. Left knee to right tricep. Exhale. Inhale up. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale up. Last time. Exhale. Inhale up. And then step your left foot between your hands on an exhale. Let's walk our hands to our right foot at the back of the mat. Hands all the way to the back. Drop that left knee down. Right hand to the right knee. Reach that left arm up. Deep breath in. Now press down with your right foot as if to push yourself backwards. You're also pulling back with your right hand. But then push down with your left foot as if to pull it forward. And we can stay right here today, but I'm going to add to this a bind for you. So you can bend your left knee. Reach back, grab the inside of the left foot, pull the heel to the buttock. You can back off the right knee a lot when you do this. Start to release the left leg, re-extend that left arm up, take a deep breath in. On your next exhale, reach both hands back behind you, dropping the hands by your side, palms turn out, and try to touch the floor with your fingertips. Even if you can touch the floor with ease, I want you to push down through the top of your left foot, pulling forward. Push down with your right foot, pushing back. Inhale back up, arms up. Exhale, both hands down, frame that right foot. Step back into plank, lower all the way down. Exhale. With feet hip distance apart, press down through the tops of the feet, firm up the thighs. Hands can be beneath the shoulders or slide them back, a whole handprint. Bhujangasana, start to peel the torso away from the floor. Lift the chin, look up, inhale. Go deeper, exhale. Breath in, breath out. Now we can loosen up just a little, looking forward, bend the elbows a small amount. And what I want us to do is bend that left knee. Flex the toes. And we can catch the left foot from, or the left ankle from the outside and stay right there in a half dhanurasana, half bow. Or turn the toes slightly out, catch the top of the left foot with the left hand. We're gonna bend the right elbow just a little and then pull this left foot toward the left shoulder. Left elbow points up, then push with the right hand, lifting up. Release, lower down. Push up and back, child's pose, balasana, big toes together, knees wide. And just breathe for a moment. Another breath in and out. Start to lift up into that downward facing dog. As soon as you find downward facing dog, we're gonna lift our left leg up, deep breath in. Step that left foot between the hands. And then we're gonna turn halfway to the right, but only half. And we're gonna bring this left knee in and down, in and down. Lift up to kneeling. Reach those arms out to the sides and up, inhale. Left palm forward, thumb and fist, catch that wrist. And we're gonna pull to the right as the hips move to the left. Keep adding a tuck to the tail. Inhale back up, open the arms. We're gonna cartwheel to this right leg at the front of the mat, both hands come down. As soon as we're here, right heel underneath right knee beneath left hip, right hand to right knee, left arm up, inhale. And we're gonna twist to our right, exhale. Bring palm to palm, heart to thumbs. Curl the left toes under, lift that left knee up. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale up through high lunge, both arms up. Bring hands to heart center, left knee forward and up, forward and up. And then we're gonna come into bird posture, but only for a moment. So left heel to left buttock, bending the right knee. Now bring the fingertips to the ground. Bring left knee to the back of the right knee. So we're abducting here. And then we're gonna reach our right hand back. Grab the knife edge of your left foot. Start to kick that left leg straight. As you do, you're gonna bend into the right knee, but don't lower all the way down. You'll lose your balance. Push that left foot into your right hand. Reach the left hand forward. Thumb inside a fist. Pull back with that left arm. Balanced archer. Start to let the left hand go first. Left leg back. Right leg back. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Just one really deep breath in and a releasing breath out. Right leg will lift, inhale. Right knee to the left tricep. So bring it across the body, exhale. Inhale up. 2 more. Inhale up. Last time. Inhale up. Right foot steps between the hands, exhale. Walk the hands to your left foot at the back of the mat. Drop your right knee down. Left hand to left knee. We'll reach that right arm forward and up. Inhale. And we're going to do it the same way we did on the previous side. So you're pushing back a little with your left foot. You're pulling forward with your right foot. But then we're going to bend our right knee. Reach back, catch the inside of the right foot, pull heel to buttock. Start to release this right leg. Reach that right arm up. And we're going to take both hands back behind us, palms face out. Reach for the floor. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, both hands down. Step back into plank and lay all the way down. Once we're laying all the way down, cobra first, bherundasana. So hands can be beneath the shoulders, but better to slide them back. A whole handprint, press down to the tops of the feet, thighs firm up, pubic bone into the floor, start to peel the torso away from the ground. Lift the chin and look up, inhale. Go deeper, exhale. Breath in. Breath out. We can loosen up a little, elbows bend. We can even look forward. But we're going to bend our right knee. Reach back with the right hand, and we can grab that right ankle. We tried it before. Flex the toes, turn the toes slightly out. Catch the top of the right foot. Bend the left elbow a little as you pull that right foot toward the right shoulder. Right elbow forward and up. Then push with your left hand. Release the right foot. Lower all the way down. Balasana. Push up and back. Big toes together. Knees wide. Be nice and slow about it. The back is not ready for a deep forward flexion. So what we need to do is focus on hips moving back and then slowly closing the gap between the torso and thighs again. Now find our way back to downward facing dog. And then as soon as you have downward facing dog, let's just take a very deep breath in. Deep breath out. We'll lift that right leg up, breath in. And then right foot between the hands, exhale. We'll walk the hands to the left foot at the front of the mat. And as soon as we're facing the left foot, let's drop that right, oh, wait, nope, sorry, turn halfway. Only half. We don't want to forget about this. We're going to hop that right foot, right knee in and down. Left leg is still straight. And we're going to lift up for Bherundasana. So both arms out to the sides and up. Right palm forward, thumb and fist. As we pull to the left, the hips are going to move to the right. Inhale up. Cartwheel to your left foot at the front of the mat. As soon as you're facing your left foot, left hand to the left knee. Reach that right arm up. We'll twist to the left. Right elbow outside, left knee or thigh. Palm to palm, heart to thumbs. Lift that right knee up. Inhale up, all the way through high lunge. Both arms up, and then exhale, both hands, not down, but to heart center. Lean forward. There's that bird again, Uparaga Hamsasana. Right heel to right buttock. Right fingertips to the ground. Right knee to the back of the left knee. Left hand reaches back. Grab the knife edge of your right foot. Kick that right leg straight. Bend your left knee. And we're going to reach that right arm forward. Thumb inside a fist. Pull back with that right arm. Start to let it go. Release. Right hand to the floor. Right leg back. Left leg back. Downward facing dog. And once we've found downward facing dog, let's rock forward into a hands and knees position. Big toes together, knees wide. Set the hips back into the heels for a moment. So we've done some side bending with the spine, but not necessarily with the neck. So torso, but no neck. Let's hold left shin with left hand, right arm up. Grab left ear with right hand, pulling right ear to right shoulder. Gently move your torso to the right as well. Inhale back to the center. And let's switch sides. So right hand will hold right shin. Left arm will reach up. Grab right ear. Pull left ear to left side. And then pull your torso to the left as well. Inhale back up. Reach both arms up. And we'll take both hands down for Marjarasana. We're moving into our finalizing phase. And we're going to get into some deeper back bends and much deeper forward bend. So let's tilt the pelvis forward, lift the chin, look up, inhale. Then exhale, walk those hands forward. And as the hands walk forward, chin toward the chest. I'm sorry, chin toward the floor. Chest toward the floor as well. And we're slowly going to start to lift. I'm going to walk those hands back. And we're going to work on Ustrasana, but Ustrasana into Raja Kapotasana, which was in our lecture earlier. So let's lift up, knees beneath our hips. This can be cute at a wall. I'm going to turn around so you can see what my hands are doing. So with the knees beneath the hips, we'll take the thumbs either side of the sacrum. Remember, Ustrasana is phase one. Where we go from phase one is up to us individually. Draw the shoulders back, drop the tail down, move the hips forward. As the hips move forward, we can either stay here or walk the hands to the backs of the thighs. We could bring the hands to the heels. If we have the hands on the heels, feel the hips move away from the hands. If you'd like to go all the way back, you can bring hands at heart center. Take the hands to the floor, and then it's a process of just moving the hands toward the feet. Keep lifting with the hips. And then to come back up, you lift with the hips, and you'll set the hips back into the heels. Take your time. So if you're still maneuvering the fingertips toward the toes, you don't want to rush it. You want to give yourself time to breathe into it. So let's take 2 more cycles of breath if we're still in a back bend. One more. If you're still in a back bend, again, you've got to lift with your hips. Take your arms off to the sides and you can sweep them a little forward. Hands come back to heart center and you'll set hips back onto the heels, being upright for a moment. Reconnect. Connect right palm into left palm. Left palm into right palm. Feel the 2 hands pressing one into the other. And let's reach the arms out to the sides and up again. Exhale the hands through heart center. Bring the palms to the floor. Coming into hands and knees position. Again, we're going to repeat Madhyasana. I have not compensated your back yet on purpose because we have one more pose I promised that we'd work on. That's ganda bherundasana. So take the arms out in front of us first for Madhyasana, which you'll notice feels really good on the low back after a deep back bend. Why? Because the low back right now is not being asked to do anything other than what is natural to it, which is an anterior curve. And we're going to start to slowly lift the chest, walk the hands back. We want the hands directly beneath the shoulders, but we can also bring them in just a little bit. That way, when we start to come down into what is ashtanga, essentially, we can hold ourselves up for ganda bherundasana, our formidable face or chin standing position, which we will also take into a scorpion-like pose. So I'm going to teach this from up to the ground. So from up to down. We'll lift the knees. And of course, again, this could be Ashtangasana. You could have the knees down and just bring chin and chest to the floor. But it's a little bit easier to take the hands a little closer, fingers turn out slightly, lift up into plank, hug the elbows in, lean forward, chin toward the floor. One leg can lift, the other leg can follow. And then we'll bring big toes toward one another. And you have to think of continually not just bending your knees and bending your back, but think of reaching with your toes more and more forward past your head. Take one more breath and then start to come down only as you're ready. And we're going to lay completely flat. So again, we're not going to go straight into some forward bend. We're going to lay down, arms way out in front of us, palms together, and bring the forehead to the ground. So relax the back of the neck. Take another breath. And then we're going to take our hands back, bend our elbows forward, cross wrists, one over the other, doesn't matter which. And we're going to separate the feet so they're hip distance apart. Just bend your knees and let your knees kind of, or your shins rather, fall from side to side. Just windshield wipering the shins. You can slow the movement, lift the chin, and then switch the cross of your wrist. Take the legs straight back behind you. And all I want you to do is swim out one leg, lift one leg, and then release. Lift the other, and release. Lift both, and then just bring big toes together and apart. Big toes together and apart. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A good strengthener for the sacrum. Hands beneath the shoulders. Push up and back, big toes together, knees wide. Hips into the heels again. We're not going to stay here long. This is just an introduction before we go into the shoulder stand. We're going to take a deep breath in, deep breath out. And we're going to walk the hands backwards towards the knees, so we should be toward the back of our mat. We're going to take a forward roll to a comfortable upright seat. So we can curl the toes under, lift the knees, tuck the chin, and we're going to roll our way forward. So when you go to roll, be sure that you're always tucking the chin. Hands way out in front of you, elbows point up, and we'll roll. Nice, you guys. Now that we're seated, let's take both legs out in front of us. Paschimottanasana, arms reach up, inhale. And then exhale, reach forward. So if you can close the gap between your torso and thighs, and you can pull yourself down easily, then Paschimottanasana is going to only serve half of your needs. Kurmasana is your second option. So you can bend the knees up, but make sure your feet are no wider than the width of a mat. You'll bend the elbows between the legs. And then you're going to take the arms and you're going to take them beneath the legs. So one at a time, doesn't matter which, take hands to the ankles, elbows to the floor, one arm underneath, palm face down behind you, the other arm underneath, palm face down behind you, and then push your legs forward. Forehead or chin to the ground. Start to slowly bend the knees up. Slide one arm out, the other arm out. Take both hands back behind you. Fingertips point toward the feet. Feet are flat, knees point up. Lift the hips up. As you're ready, don't feel rushed to get here. Contract the back side of the body. On your exhale, bring the hips between the hands. Inhale up. Two more, and then we lay down. Exhale through. Inhale up. Last time. Exhale through. Inhale up. Have a seat. And we're going to lay all the way back. All the way. As soon as we're laying down, we could choose right now to just enjoy a nice supine spinal twist, or we could take Salamba Sarvangasana, our shoulder stand. Hands by our sides, palms face down. Take the legs up and over the head. We're going to support the mid-back. Squeeze elbows toward one another, push into the back of your head, and then start to lift the legs up. Lift the legs up, but then push the feet way away from your head. And you can work on half lotus, sliding one heel toward the groin of the opposite leg. And switch. Sliding the other heel to the opposite, the groin of the opposite leg. And release. Start to bring the feet down behind the head, slowly. Take the arms down behind you, palms flat. And as you pull the legs closer and closer to the head, we're going to roll down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Nice and slow. We can lower the legs all the way down to the mat, taking the feet as wide as the mat, taking the arms down by our sides, but off to the sides. Windshield wiper ankles, windshield wiper wrists. Turn the head side to side. Slow the movement. And be still. Let your mind in the beginning be trapped by every sensation that is in the body currently. Perhaps we feel the hips. Perhaps we feel the back. Perhaps we feel the shoulders. Over time, let the mind drift, become empty. Bring the awareness back to our breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Feeling how the body moves with this breath. That once the breath awareness is there, the body moves. And as long as the awareness is with us, the body will continue to move. Because the mind will follow. The mind creates the impulses, but it's the body's need for these impulses that prompts the mind. So you see how the cycle begins and continues. You can rock a little bit from side to side when you're ready, holding the thighs into the torso. Add any little stretches, because coming out of Shavasana is no different than coming out of a long and deep sleep. And when you feel ready for it, you can rock along the spine forward to an upright position, eyes closed, breath still our primary focus. And we can inhale the arms out to the sides and up, palms together, exhaling the thumbs to the forehead, to the mouth, to the heart. And when we do this, that space that's within the palms, between the heart of each palm, that space is filled with light. And when we bring the light to our forehead, we purify our body. When we bring the light to our mouth, we purify our speech and our actions. And when we bring those hands to our heart, we purify our mind. But not just our external mind, not just what we see and hear and taste and touch with, but our internal mind as well, the soul, the spirit. So from this space of the heart, we'll end our practice with the teacher-student mantra, or if you already know it, you may follow along. If you do not, you can just listen. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvi Navaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thumbs can return to our forehead, making a commitment to humility, to respect, to sincerity, and making a commitment to stay humble in the face of knowledge, especially, knowing that it will continually change shape. And the more we resist it, the more it will fight us. Open yourself up to new ideas, to new possibilities. Namaste.